off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A lot of effort being exerted here. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every trick.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Didn't land that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab not going to score. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
That counter punch caught him clean. Counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter shot lands. Tried to score with a jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Ali would get rattled like this. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A perfect counter lands. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. That uppercut just missed. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training. Oh, right there. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A perfect counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't land that jab. Good counter punching. how do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How about Johnson in that last round? Pretty dumb. This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut does not score. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That big hook doesn't land. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Misses with the straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How about Johnson in that round? And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. Trying to land that jab. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Misses with the straight left. You can't make a mistake. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last one. And we enter the 8th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just...
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And yep, that's going to do it.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs,